Hello, Mao. So, this is it? You've decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test you must pass to become champion is held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Are you ready to face the Pokemon League's champion assessment? Yep. Thank you for coming today. Please, do have a seat. I, Rika, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We will begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you wouldn't mind, Mao. Please think carefully as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Let's begin. I wasn't expecting a frickin' job interview. How did you get here today? I did ride on my Pokemon. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school you are enrolled in. Manzana Academy, Naranja Academy, Uva Academy. Ah, that's right. So what brings you to the Pokemon League today? I came to be a champion. Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? Now, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? Find the treasure that I'm looking for. I see. Interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty? Ooh. Okay, it wasn't Cortondo, it wasn't Artaza, it wasn't Cascarafa, not Levincia, not Medali, not Glacido, Monterva. Yeah, I think it would have to be Alfornada. I see. And what was the name of the gym leader you faced there? Larry was Medali, Brassius was Artaza, Grusha was the Ice Gym, Iono, Electric, Kofu Water, Rhyme, Ghost, KT was the Bug Gym, Miss Tulip was at the Alfornada Gym. I'm glad you seem to remember. But do you remember which type of Pokemon Tulip used? Psychic. Wonderful. Building skills needed for the champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here now. What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? The Grass Cat Pokemon. Very good, very good. Now, please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat a previous question. Remind me, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? To find treasure. Ah yes, that's right. Next is the final question for this interview. Do you like Pokemon now? Yes. What if you said no? Good job, kiddo. That about wraps up the interview. And let me be the first to congratulate you, Mao. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. On your first try, too, no less. Don't think anyone's done that since Nemona. But anyway, time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is called the Elite Test. And you'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. I guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. You'll be facing us 4 in a row, no turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you that. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, what do we got first? Is it actually Rika? Coming right behind us? Yep, okay. Now then, let's get this started, eh? Let good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four to take you on. I'd say I'll go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast. Wish Cap. Alright. Round water. I finally get to battle you. I've been looking forward to this, so don't you give up too soon. Okay. Swap out to Meowscarada. Oh, they're also gonna have terrestrialization, I bet. Earth power. Okay, not a problem. Special defense fell. We'll get the quad damage in with Flower Trick. Hammer Up. Again, Fire Ground, but this time Halafin's gonna have a huge advantage. Alright, Palafin, Jet Punch! Dawn Fan. We can definitely keep you in. Once more, Jet Punch! Oh! Survive. Jet Punch. Duck Trio. Yep, we're staying. Wave Crash? What is that? Shrouds itself in water and slams into the target. Oh, it's the equivalent of okay. That's pretty nutty. But oh wow. Wait, Jesus Christ, he attacks that. I think this is overkill. We're perfectly fine with Jet Punch. Having a priority move. Ice Punch for coverage. Yeah, we're fine with this. Clodsire. Poison Ground, right? Yeah, haha! Impressive. You really are something else, kiddo. Let's flip turn just in case. Let's finish this. Go on, Clodsire. Shake things up a bit. Ah. Protect. Alright. I believe that's still ground though, right? Represents Earth. Let's stick with Jet Punch. Oh! Watch your step, because things are about to get a bit shaky. Okay, so water is a no-go. Then I'll simply swap to Meowscarada. We should be fine. Flower Trick. Good job, good job. Someone doesn't seem happy. Not bad, kiddo. Talk about unfair. No way I was ever gonna win that one. Still though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test, but who knows? I'm beginning to think that you might be one of the few to do that. Better stay on your toes though, the second of the Elite Four is stronger than me. You're up next, Squirt. Come on out. Coming! Oh wow, did you lose, Rika? Yeah, I did. She's no pushover, let me tell you. I'll be watching from the side. Avenge me if you can, eh? You bet I will. Oh, we don't even move into the rooms. Okay, but we do get a bit of reprieve. Yep, we're ready. It's so cool you made it this far. This is where you say bye-bye, miss. All my Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll bounce right off. You'll see. I can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. Copper-Raja. Okay, so Steel typing? Go on, Raja. Smush him. Steel. I would send Cerulege out, but that could be a bad idea. Let's go with Annihilate. Stealth Rock. Okay, I can work with that. Wait, close combat makes your defense fall, not attack? I guess I remembered it wrong. Corviknight. Steel flying. Well, have to keep in. It's gonna be a bit annoying. Pressure now. I think we're faster. Let's go with outrage. Oh, okay. Well, that's even worse. Oh. Well, that's horrible. Took a lot of damage though. Okay. Cerulege is gonna take, I think, 25% of its health. Yeah, okay. Bitterblade? I think Cerulege has it here. Ronzong will stay. I could switch to Shadow Claw. Yeah, let's go with that. They could have Heat Proof. Ooh, but Earthquake. That's not good. It crit! Masquerada? Magnezone. Palmet. Is this your last one? No, she has 2 more. Alright. We'll go straight for close combat. Ooh, sturdy. Okay, what are you doing to us? Light Screen. Alright. Special moves. Not a problem. And then she's gonna terrestrialize at the end. It's Tinkaton! I'm not scared. My last Pokemon will turn things around. Oh boy. Mold Breaker. I could start with Dig, but I'm pretty sure it's slow. It's time to get dressed up all pretty, Tinky. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, she did take out 2 of my Mons, so I'll give her that. Huh? I want to take a revenge on you, Rika. Pretty sure you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. Don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Wait. Excuse me? Hello there. It's me, Larry. Weren't you a gym leader? Okay, the only time I ever remember a gym leader also being an Elite Four member is Koga, but that was between generations. I'm still gonna lead with Palafin, because I want to make sure he's ready to go. So you made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four too, yes. Unfortunately for me. At my gym I use normal type Pokemon, since I feel they have a lot in common with me. But well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Primera. Anyway, time to get to work. Were the gloves a hint? You're challenged by Larry of the Elite Four. Tropius. Okay, so flying grass. Well, I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time. Oh, thanks for telling me. I'm not confident in the Ice Punch, but it is Quad. Okay, we got this. Oh, you have Chlorophyll. Holy crap, Palafin tanked that like a boss. Okay. Staraptor? Yeah, Palmet. This is all you. I don't have any rock moves. Oh boy, Intimidate. Alright, Thunder Punch. This Brave Bird should take yourself out? No, it didn't. Altaria. Dragon flying? I mean, Palafin has the better matchup. It is pretty weakened. Still got 3 more Pokemon. Okay, good. Oricorio. Ooh, that could be any one of them. Palmet, you're back up. It could be Electric, Psychic, Ghost, or Fire. I guess a Dark move would be safe. It's the Electric type. Of course it would be the Electric type. That's actually kind of annoying. I'll switch out to Annihilate, and the Rage Fist I think should handle it. Assuming I don't die first. Oh boy. Oh, you hung in there? This is 150 Rage Fist. You're even stronger than before. Guess I don't get a break today. Go for it. At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs. You went first? Oh, okay, you're fast. Hamad, I hope you got this. We get one hit in, I think it'll be enough. Double shock? Yes! Well, that took the wind from under our wings. You're a lot stronger than I recall. No wonder La Primera likes you. Now then, I suppose the final member of the Elite Four is next. Mr. Hassel! It's your turn, Hassel. Now, where could he be? I don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel? Hassel! You're up next! Hello there, Mal. It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again, Oh, I guess they don't have the gloves on them all the time. Alright. Mr. Hassel, I'm ready. I was, of course, absolutely certain he would make it to me eventually. Young sprouts truly do grow with astounding speed, yes. But I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other so soon. Now a teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I shall forget my role as a teacher for a moment, and wield all of my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I am Hassel, the dragon guarding the final fortress of the elite test. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. Alright, when the Dragon Tamer came up to him, I think that was a bit of a hint. And if you went through his, I guess, little storyline, I guess you would have found out he was a dragon trainer. Oh, and Professor Gibble too! Show me everything you've got. I shall face you with everything... I didn't catch it actually. Anyways, Ice Punch. Oh yeah, Noivern's fast. Halves my health is fine. This quads you. For Galge, Dragon Poison. Psychic should be fine. Oh, but that's not good. Ceruledge took it like a champ. Haxorus. Alright, Palafin, you're up. Pawn! Once more. Pawn! I could see people naming this like Captain Falcon, All Might, what else? Superman? There's a lot of funny ones. Flapple, Grass Dragon. We are Gucci. Excalibur. Okay, we're gonna bust out our ace for this. Palafin, come back. Come out here, Tinkaton. Only a little more until you pass. Don't let up. Oh, it's literally Godzilla. Come, oh great dragon, and take a Terror Jewel as your crown. I think that's the first time I've seen the dragon terrestrialization. The hammer's so big, I can't see the opposing Pokemon. Alright, that's it. The mighty dragon has been felled. You really did it? Oh, wow. Huh. Wonderful! I'm just so proud of you. Aw, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There. Want a hug? Sorry about all this, Mal. The old man can get like that sometimes. Oh, what if I do? It's just all for them. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, your result for the elite test of the champion assessment is a pass. No doubt about it. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. Yep. You did so beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See the door back there? Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. Your skills are so amazing, she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. Though, I think you'll do fine, kiddo. You beat me, after all. I'll patch up your team, on the house, so don't you lose, okay? I really love your Pokemon, miss. So I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Well, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Whoa, I guess you got over your sobs, huh? You can do this. We all know you can. Now go, young Mao. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Alright, cool, thanks. Yep, we're ready. As we'll ever be. Oh. Open view. Welcome, Mao. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final test is a battle against me, the top champion. To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league chairwoman. I'm utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might manage something wonderful, like Champion Nemona did. So, are you ready for your final test? I want to see the true measure of your talent. Okay, starting with a Spartha, Psychic. I do hope you can defeat me and become champion yourself. Alright, we're gonna flip turn. Lumina Crash. Okay, I've never seen that before. Is that like Psychic but better? Alright, Meowscarada, you're in. Let's go, knockoff. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. Golgoat. Golgoat was pure grass? Either pure grass or grass normal. Cerulege got this regardless. Go, go, goat! Anyways. Cerulege, Bitter Blade. Easy. Avalugg. We can stay. He is pretty bulky though, so yep. That's what I expected. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, okay. Cerulege, you're just hanging there. What's the matter? You're not one to let something so insignificant fluster you. Alright, we'll just heal right back up. King Gambit? Yo. Is that a Bisharp Evo? Okay, so try Steel Dark, right? Okay. Typing is still the same. Okay, we're pretty much healed back up. Total Cleave? What? Okay, that must have been a dark attack. I think Palma can finish it off with a close combat. We're fast enough, for sure. Truly a devastating blow. That deserves a standing ovation. Veluza. Okay, we'll keep Palmatin. Interesting that she has this. Water Psychic is an interesting type up, I guess. But that's nothing against double shot reach. Or whatever the move was called. Glimora. Okay, I'll switch out to Meowscarada. Don't think you've won just yet. I don't know what typing you are. You know what? Let's just go for it. Be the light that guides all trainers, Glimora. That's rock? We're fine. Alright, cool. Oh, that would have been nasty in the beginning. You probably should have led with that. You go beyond my imagination so easily. Such overwhelming power. Such amazing skill. It seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations! It's my honor to call you Champion Mao. Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Yay! You did it, miss! Congratulations. Just a bit. I can't call it anymore. Oof. Crying again? You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest. Champion Mao, it is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Now allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face waiting for you. Mao! Mao! Aw, man. I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? You became a champion? Yep. Ha! I knew all along. I got a word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Mao. I'm a champion, and now you're a champion. Which means we're both true equals. You and me, both champion-ranked trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Let's you and me be best rivals for life. I can't say no to that. Yes! Tomoya? I don't know if I butchered that. Alright, you know what rivals do? Battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You're ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Nemona. Huh? What's the matter, Primera? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Mao. Palafin and the others. Champions must be understanding toward their opponents. Right. There I go again, getting overexcited. Sorry, Mao and Palafin. I also must ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning for the two of you, perhaps. Special meaning, huh? Let me see. Anywhere leap to mind, Mao? Treasure eatery. How about behind your house? Ha! Our beach back out? Huh. Yeah, the place where we had our first battle might work. But on the other hand, to me it's just kind of my backyard, you know, a little ordinary. Any place else come to mind? Okay, surely Mesagosa is the right answer, but what about the Treasure Eatery? Is it significant to the two of you somehow? Are you thinking of it because it's got the Medali Gym's battle court? I guess it does bring back memories of Larry. Larry may not appreciate the surprise visit. If you got any other suitable places in mind, would you prioritize them instead, please? Mesagosa? Oh, good call! The place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Mao. Remember back when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go search for our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I got out of this. I found a true rival. Someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right. I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Mao. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Mesagosa's Central Plaza. See you there. The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable to be honest. I am known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Nemona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. Wait, she actually fought you? And she was holding... Well... I guess we'll go give Nemona her battle she's been waiting for. Any second now. Ah, there you are, Mao. You ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. I really do think those moments could have been voiced, and it would have been pretty epic. But alas. Alright. Lycanroc, Palafin. Finally, the thing I've waited all this time for. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. Alright. Priority Stone Edge. Palafin Flip Turn. To think I helped you teach your type matchups, and now you're using them to put the hurt on me. Okay. Hama might be alright. Let's go close combat. Orthworm. Orthworm was just steel, right? It was the Steel Titan. It could be Steel Ground. I'm gonna... Yep, okay. We're good. We're good. Bitter Blade? Ooh, here's the Earthquake. How do you like my real hard hits? Man, it feels good to finally let loose. Let's go Flame Charge. In case we want to keep Cerulean. Goodra. Alright. Palafin, you're... actually... Tinkaton. Fake out. Free damage. Alright. Play rough. Ooh, and we're faster. The Dunsparce! Alright, let's see how you handle Annihilate. Does she have 3 segments? Anyways, close combat. Now it's time for your Palmet. I'd be risking it. No, we can stay in. We have Stomping Tantrum. Oh, but you're using Double Shock on us. Okay, we took it like a champ. Oh, but now you're just pure fighting. And you're faster than us. A critical hit at a critical moment. That goes beyond luck. You've got some kind of gift. Ice. Oh, okay. You're pure fighting now. Palafin, you're up. Palmet's pretty fast. Hopefully a Jet Punch ends it. Okay. And The finale. Meowscarada. Let's go, partner. It's all down to this. My last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. Let's go. Man. You know, I kinda wish the grass looked flashier, but I guess that's fine. Shine blazingly bright. I got distracted a bit. But anyways, this should one-shot. You did it! This is legit incredible! You're the strongest out there, Mao. I mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Everything I... Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever even knew. Thanks for that incredible match. You beat me. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Mao. Before round 2. Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. We're done with Victory Road. Funny we went and like we end up back in our dorm room. We hardly even come back here. I don't know. I honestly don't know why it sends us back here.